I don't think Blinken will be putting much meat on the bones. I mean, of course, the administration has been talking about this much heralded Indo-Pacific economic framework. I mean, this seems to be a very long tease about what it actually includes. And in Blinken's speech in Indonesia yesterday, he again referred to it. And he tried to set out a little more detail on what the US seeks to do in the Indo-Pacific. But I still think it's more of a vision than a strategy across the board. On the economic side in particular, I think this is still being worked out within the administration. You know, there's a lot of talk about doing more to support supply chains, but we've heard different sort of initiatives announced by different members of the cabinet. It's not clear whether this is one single overarching initiative on supply chains or different initiatives by different members of the cabinet. Of course, on the trade side, that remains very difficult. We don't expect the US to rejoin CPTPP. Bilateral FTAs are not going to happen. So really, the US has been left out of trade integration in Asia. And this is not just important in the context of countering China, which is an aspect of it, but also for US firms who are concerned that maybe they are losing competitive position vis-a-vis sort of friendlier competitors, whether they're companies from Britain or the EU or Australia or Japan, etc., who will have preferential access to these very important growing markets in Southeast Asia and beyond via trade agreements. So I think that's an important part of it. Blinken did talk about, quote unquote, quality infrastructure, which is often a sort of, euphemism for countering sort of China. But really the challenge is this. I mean, in terms of building hard transport infrastructure, that's really, that's the great infrastructure game in ASEAN is between China and Japan. And they can offer the whole package. The US can't really offer a whole infrastructure package. So it's not about to start building railways across Southeast Asia.